Yo, how's it going, all y'all fairies and fruity pebble Stockholm syndrome dirtbags? Why are you in my head? Because you have a power that sits in a room all day, and I'm not talking about a literal room. I'm talking about a room in your headspace. Mind control is powerful and analytical and sociopathically driven if it's done by a person named Daniel. Daniel is a gay person in no way. Daniel is a queer. Daniel is a hip pieced up, poshed, white trash loser who has sexual sentiments in no way. He's a sadist Christian pervert. Um, if you ever have children around him, make sure they're not too close to him because he will try to fuck them over with his psycho creep head. He is John's friend also. John Holmes Arola is actually a person who used to film sensual pornography in Los Angeles. He moved to France and he changed his name to Luc Besson. Okay, so all you have to do is stare at him like he's a creep. He is not cool. He is a pervert and a straight up pedophile weirdo who eats pizza with both his hands like a child, like a weird child. You know, those how children like do stupid crap, like they eat the pizza with like both hands, or when they go take like a piss, they like pull their pants all the way down, and you're like, uh, I want him to star in a movie where he plays like a child, but he's like this 69-year-old pervert or something. In the movie, it's called Little Boy, where he plays like a little person, right? Like, but not really a little person, but he's like a child of mine. And I'm a psychologist, and I come up to him and I tell him not to do stuff. He actually like sips his drink like with two hands, and he puts his mouth on the straw. He's like I'm a little boy, and I'm like, hey, dude, that's not cool. The child psychology is actually what I'm good at, and I think I know exactly why you got to sleep with Mila. I think it's because you paid him a lot of money, and you were so sucky, and empathetic, and Christian pervert, and weirdo, and psycho, and like brain injured that you need to have fun time. So this is a psychology test for people. Okay, what if I told you that I actually have done stuff to myself out of compulsive behavioral patterns, not out of love or lust, because I have such a psycho brain that if I see a person named Dila, if I look at their face, all I'm gonna think about is like having like fun with them in like a pornographic way. I'm not gonna sit there and look at you and go, "Mommy, I love you." I'm gonna look at you and I'm gonna be like, "Hey, I'm actually not cool in any way." I'm not psychoanalytical, if you don't know what I mean in that way. I'm psycho amplified through pornographic sentiments. Child sexual assault does not make you into like a cool person. It makes you into a bitch. Real sexual assault is with penetration involved. And if you think that I'm gonna be nice to you because of what I went through, then you're a stupid coward and a creep. And I hope that you go. I hope you go somewhere that makes you into an empathetic person. I'm not for physical mating of humans. Human beings are animalistic in no way. We're sentient. We're sentinels and sentients, and we're not supposed to be fighting each other or asking each other to have sexual intercourse all the time. We're not supposed to be working at the same job for years and years. I guess if you want to work there, Save Mart's a cool place. I applied for a job in no way because they wouldn't allow me to apply. I bang drums in my head. I don't bang people. People who have intercourse with humans are disgusting idiots if they do it more than like once a month. So suck on your own ego waffles and do stuff that makes more sense to empathy growth. Today I might watch a movie at the movie theater. I might watch one. I might go there and get a beer and watch a Black Adam. I don't know what it's about. Hopefully it doesn't suck. Hopefully it's not something that I want to walk out from. I walked out of one movie when I was younger and it was Peter Pan. Here's why. In my heart, I felt like it was pornographic in sort of way in no way. It was a pedophile movie. See, Peter Pan is a synth dubstep Hobanaka with sun evil devil with like wraith powers. Imagine a superhero. Okay, I want you to imagine a real superhero. Their actual full name is Petrius Pangea. Now, what this person is called a synth devil. He can basically do what's called Osaka, which he can light force himself and like transport into like different dimensions, and he can go into like people's bodies and become like one with their heads and souls. And he can like do this cool thing where he like cuts your head off if like you're an evil person, but it's not like in real life. It's like in a sort of like a synth metaphorical way where he basically protocols you and says, look, you're a disabled person with a psycho brain and you're a bitch, and there's no way you're ever going to be nice to me because you don't even know what I am. You have this idea that I'm a male or some sort of bitch or whatever. No, dude, I'm actually a female with a penis. I'm actually a female. If any of you ever call me a male, I'll look at you like you're straight scummy dirtbags. I'm like, I was born a male. In no way. I was born a fucking female. They did a surgery on me when I was an infant. I don't even have a male structure. I get that you saw me wearing baggy pants or some cargo shorts or like a male shirt, but that's because I wasn't raised to be a female. I was raised to be a male who was a weirdo. I was not cool as a child. I was a compulsive weirdo and a creepy piece of shit. And I was very entertained in no way. I was psychotic. I didn't drive a car when I was 16. I watched this Chelsea Fuentes and Daniel Katz and Julia and Chaz all got to drive cars and like go and like have fun. And I was like in the background in this way, but it was like in my way it was like dire straits and like binding systems. No, I had no empathy. Now I have more empathy. Now I have more empathy than they do. Most channel empathy is a trainer who is so stupid that think they can brainwash a person. Okay, what if I told you right now there's a person trying to contact me to methodically implant gang stalking? Their name is Daniel. Okay, my name is Daniel, and I'm a sex offender, and I have this idea that you have more power than I do, so I want to take it from you. It's like Daniel wants to make Peter Pan into this retard who is a fucking psycho shitbag with no empathy for people who are disabled. It's like the disabled psychotic people who are sexually assaulted get no love, but my perfect like granddaughter ever is actually my daughter, dude. Um, I can get people pregnant, idiot. If you didn't know that. Yes, they did an operation on me, so I can actually get people pregnant, retard. So have fun with your bitch brain there, Daniel. No, Daniel, I don't actually know Aikido. I actually am Aikido. Daniel, I'm a chain belt in real life. This is the Vladimir Putin, okay? Putin. I don't think that's your real name. I think that you were born a different gender. And I think that you should explain to people like in America, you should come over here with like with like a dress on and wear like a long like a red hair wig and put like freckles on your face and wear like makeup, wear some like eyeliner and some like pretty purple lipstick and like come over here with like a machine gun with like a dress on and go, um, you see, we actually are real men because we actually had to go through ruthless assaults as children, and we don't really like the way you people are behaving about your sexual sadism and your sexual offenders and whatever they're called. We don't have the people in Europe like that at all because we actually correctly convict them of crimes. If you fucked a little child right in their body part, there's gonna be physical evidence involved. We don't actually convict you off of hearsay. We don't actually have people that stupid over and up in the motherland. So you can go fuck yourselves and suck at life. See, life isn't about convicting people of crimes that don't make sense. It's rude to sit there and convict people of crimes that you can't even prove with physical evidence that are sexual based crimes. Are you stupid? Dude, your fear mongering hysteria has got so sucked that the entire world around me has to be amplified. That's why they sent me over here in no way. I sent myself here in no way. I was a magical being or some empathetic sentient synth bombshell. I am Peter Pan, by the way. I'm Petrius Pangea. You know what my people are? A tribe of people. An empathetic tribe of people, of artists and analytical psychologists and people who want to make good food for people. We're like a we're like Seventh Day Adventist Christians, but the ones that are cool, not the perverts and the sadist weirdos who don't want you to use profanity or whatever. Like that's the worst thing a human can do. No, we want you to go out and give life and love and liberty to people who are artistic. If you're a homeless person who lives in the Bay Area and you're under the age of say 50 years old, if you're like say a 25-year-old or whatever, and you can't really find anywhere to stay, try to ask people around like college students if you can stay with them if you get a monthly income. A lot of these people get incomes, but some of them are dumb and some of them might have gotten killed by a serial rapist or a killer or something. I don't know, or maybe they killed themselves in an accident. Who knows? All I know, I think the guy's name is Adam, but I'm pretty sure that's not really a man. I'm pretty sure it's a female who had to go through a surgery. I think her name is like Annalie or something. Anyways, the people like me who are trans neutral assault survivors who were born with a different body part should go and team up together and go and be artists and psychological people to stomp out the sexual status and the whorish piece of shit who want to sexually assault people who are already sexually assaulted. Prison is not cool for people who are sex offenders. And the real ones, okay, are beat up. A sex offender, if you didn't know what that is a person who has sex with a person in no way. They have no sex with them because sex is a peaceful act between two people. They have an agnostic sadism and they're in a control in a way. So they have to perv on you to make themselves feel more powerful. It's a system break or broken system in sort of way, but it's actually an agnostic sadism where they're like, oh, like yeah, so I get to fuck you and you get nothing because I'm better. Like so badass. They are sex offenders in every way because they have no empathy for you and they will try to fuck you over if you don't do what they want. Um, Rape is a crime against a human being. That's a sentimental crime in a way. It's a penetration crime. Um, I'm gonna say again, if you were a person who was molested as a child, I don't care about you, and I hope you die. I also hope that you get hit by a truck or a dog kills you. I also hope that you get a dose full of a bunch of cocaine or something. I hope something happens to you so you get the point. Look, I'm not here to make love to you. I'm here to tell you no. Stop talking to me, please, ass clown. Play with fire and you get burned, I guess. Play with God and you get nothing except me saying no. Give yourself empathy through training your soul to be sentimentally inclined for a predisposed empathy, not pedophilic empathy. Or pedophile means child in mind. It has nothing to do with child rape. So, anyways, rape. is bad. And if you are a rapist, I hope you know that you are not cool. And you maybe this might be pointless to say if I'm saying it to like a real rapist, because a real rapist I don't think is gonna really care about me. Thank you so much for being here. And today I'm actually gonna go watch Black Adam, and hopefully it's not like some creepy like movie where like he sexually assaults like buffalo children or something, and like rips their heads off. Maybe he's like cool or something in the movie. Maybe he like likes to cook and like do artwork and like bake cupcakes for his daughter. I don't know. Anyways, have fun with your childbearing sex assault survivor society. Also have fun with Lauren and her psycho analytical fairy father and her like weird like cringy like cornhole the child molesters and make them suffer mentality in world sex offender society. Also have fun with like pedophile retards and psycho rednecks voting for Trump. Also have fun with Danny Katz and Chelsea Fuentes. Danny has red hair. He has sort of like a stocky Irish pick build. He looks like a potato farmer with like a pretty. He has really pretty eyes actually. If you ever look at his eyes are really cool. He's Ukrainian and like Irish I think. His sisters are actually my daughters. Their names are Melanie and Anne. Their names are Melanie and Annalie. They're actually my daughters. I'm actually Ukrainian, by the way. My real mother's name is Mila Natashiovich, and Ever Gabo Anderson is actually my biological daughter. Bitch, Paul, sex offender retard. I actually starred you in a movie where you play Captain Hook, but it's like this creepy Captain Hook. You have like a balding head and you have like long black hair and you have like these creepy like monocle glasses and like you try to chase me like out of your cabin. You come out of the cabin like all retarded with like your hook hands and you start crawling on the ground and you start like trying to chase me and I like run away from you. I have like a hunter's bow on my back and I have this like dope like scythe and these two kukris and I have this like really cool like green, purple and orange like skirt and I have this like, really cool like headdress and I run away from you, dude. And you try to like get to me and I get away from you. Yeah, there you go. Have fun with your life now.